just about ready to roll here. And our starting pitcher here today, Logan Henderson. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jarren Duran. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And we're underway here this afternoon. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. One up, one down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And perhaps part of the game plan is to get into the bullpen as early as possible. They're facing a staff that's blown a lot of games in the later innings.
Boogan, as hitters, you're aware of that, but you don't want to become too relaxed and wait too late in the ball game because you never know what could happen on any given day. But with that said, even if you fall behind early, you've got a lot of confidence that this game will not be over until that final out.
Rafael Devers stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
And that's off the outside edge. 3-1 now. 1 out, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. Frelick running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Come on, Logan.
Abreu, a strong-armed right fielder, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball, left side, and it goes just foul. Two outs. That one the other way. Fires over to Hoskins, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the hill in this one, Walker Buehler. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Buehler winds and fires. Outside, and the count is 2-0. Buehler deals. In for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
William Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. Nobody out, runner at first. Next offering is foul back. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Man at first, one away. Base hit. The throw to third. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in the center field.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
First and third, one down. And fouled off. And misses inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is even, 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be two. Slings to second, and that's two. We move to the second in Milwaukee. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Second inning set to go. And here's the rookie catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Henderson back to work. And that one pulled foul. Now 1-1.
That's outside.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The second baseman,
Christian Campbell up next for the Red Sox. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer.
2 outs, base is empty. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses badly for ball one. 2 out, space is empty. And that's too high.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Frelick has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And ball one. And a base hit into right. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Collins on at first, nobody out. That misses.
2-0.
Now 2-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Gets under it and pops it up. Buehler pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. Ouch, that one got him.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
Bryce Terang, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strikes.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that one fouled off. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. That one hooked foul. Buehler fires. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Fouled off down the right side. And there's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
2 strikes.
Out there to center. Rafaela coming on. Got it. Nice grab. And that ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-2.
Way high.
1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
In the dirt,
2-2.
and it's 2-2. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The shortstop, David.
Now here is David Hamilton. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike one. Top of the third, no score. That one ripped right center field, and that is gone. Third home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. A little bit high, and it's 1-0. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And that's outside. And it's 2-1. Foul ball there. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the air, right side. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Jaron.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Flied to right his first time. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Base hit center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Devers now. Right down to shoot, and that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground. And foul ball.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2 outs. What a stop. Gathers and throws. And that's a nice play to end the inning. The Red Sox pick up a run on the homer. It's now 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher William.
And now it's William Contreras. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. That's through there for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Christian Yelich.
Now it's Christian Yelich. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Popped up. Toro. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here in Milwaukee, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilyer Abreu. That one inside. Ball 1.
1-0. Oh, yeah.
And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
No, that's
ball
down.
2.
Ball.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Narvaez at the plate and takes high there. There's a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. That one missed.
Low, ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Christian
2 down,
Campbell.
bases empty. And here is Christian Campbell. Grounded out his first time. Campbell, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And that one off the outside edge.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic. And he walked him.
This ball 4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul ball. Henderson checks on first. Campbell back in on a dive. Campbell off of first with 2 away. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Misses.
No, that's it.
Now 1-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out.
That was a great job of doing the math. He had the perfect angle. Diving stop completes the play, and that ends the inning.
Bottom 4, Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
The first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that one sliced foul.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Toro has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Collins batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-2's the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a curve is down and in. The Brewers trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and it hits the batter. So when I see a 2-strike fastball bunch up a guy like that, it tells me there's a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 4. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Abraham Toro. Henderson back to work. That hit him.
You hit him.
And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Rob Zastryzny, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 39 also getting ready. The 1-0. The shortstop takes a ball.
2 balls, no strikes. Ball.
Right through there for a strike.
Get out of here, Red Sox.
And ball
That's
4
ball
to
4.
a
Runner,
board.
take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
At the plate, Cedar Rafaela. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ortiz over to Turang. 1 on to Hoskins. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So up next, Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
1-1.
2 outs and a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. 0 for 2 in this one. And that misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Red Sox by 2. There goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second, and great jump.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Next offering
Ball.
misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
3-0.
Wilyer Abreu waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Red Sox leading it by 2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder
Now
the entire at bat.
And here comes the
Wilyer
Brewers manager to the mound.
Abreu.
Pitching change coming. Logan Henderson departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Number
the Brewers,
39 on to pitch here.
Number 39.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First and second, 2 outs. Digging in, Wilyer Abreu. This one smoked, could be trouble. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Devers headed home. And he's out.
Got him.
Knocked down, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Brewers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And stepping in is the speedy number 21. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's even up.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Buehler turns, kicks, fires. Out to short. Tosses across to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
This is Bryce Terang. Went down on strikes his first time through. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Just missed. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The Red Sox leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Ortiz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. There's a strike up high, and it's 1-1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Quinn Priester up and loosening in the pen. Zastrizny, a left-hander, also throwing. And there's a ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Got him. And that's the first out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit
Now
the
batting,
fastball.
the second
Sometimes you
baseman,
can overthink
Christian
things, and I think that was the
Campbell.
case right there.
Campbell at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty
No
there.
balls, one strike.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And foul ball. Pitch misses.
1-2.
1-2 to count. That one
Nope,
missing
that's it.
inside. And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Now batting.
Marcelo
designated
Meyer
hitter,
up next for the Red
Marcelo
Sox.
Meyer.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. That one fouled off. Close,
Nope,
but called a
ball.
ball. And a count 1-2.
One ball,
That's a
two
really
strikes.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one
No,
drifts
that missed. That's
inside.
a ball.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Drops into the glove, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Brewers nothing. And we're back. We only go bottom six. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio.
Del Rio.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Right through there for a strike. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. The catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called 3rd strike.
Now the number 2 hitter, William Contreras. First pitch misses.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
One down, base is empty. Slice down the right side. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duran on the move to the gap. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian.
Here comes Christian Yelich. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That one to first, and that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Abraham Toro. And that's outside. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That misses the zone. 3-0. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you've got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
And now the shortstop, David Hamilton. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Fought off foul. The shortstop takes the ball. Toro aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Little chopper rolls foul. Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. And it's filled up.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Count is full.
And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
This to third, and it stays fair. Wide throw, and it gets away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
First and second, no outs. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
First and second, no outs here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering upstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0. And there's the automatic. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 2.
Got a full count.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4. Runner, take your base.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they're up by 4.
Wow, pretty amazing that only ended up being a sac fly. So much excitement and a great effort out there to take on the wall as he hauled it in. And for the batter, could have easily been a double or even a triple, but you know what? He'll take the sac fly RBI.
Stepping in, Wilyer Abreu. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 and 2, the count.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 7th inning stretch time. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers nothing. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 7th, and here is Hoskins.
Hoskins.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1.
1-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Inside,
No,
just missed. Up the middle. Throw over to Toro. One up, one down.
Up next for the Brewers, the left fielder,
Isaac Collins. Up now for the Brewers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That one finds the corner. 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
1-2.
And that
That's the ball.
just
That's
misses.
down.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
One down, base is empty. Popped in the air, left field. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Abreu makes the catch, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Quinn Priester.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Carlos Narvaez. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a breaking ball misses outside.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
And next for the Red Sox, Christian Campbell. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1 to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Next is the designated hitter, Marcelo Meyer. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the
22.
bottom of the 8th. Garrett Whitlock.
Big swing and miss
Whitlock.
stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's the third baseman.
Leading off for
He's
the
0 for
Brewers,
1.
The third baseman.
The Brewers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. And the pitch is
That's the ball.
outside, ball 1.
1-1. That's
Just
the ball
missed.
down.
A changeup
Ball.
missing, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rafaela makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting the second baseman, Bryce.
Next for the Brewers,
Terang.
Bryce Terang, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he drops it down the third baseline. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. That one outside, and it's 1-1. The Red Sox with some
1-1.
bullpen action. Justin Slayton getting ready to go. Crochet getting cranked up as well. Missing
Oh, that's
inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. Got the out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz. Missed with a
Nope,
changeup,
ball.
and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes. Hurt.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike. Pitch misses
That's a ball.
there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye in that spot.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot.
count.
That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground to second. Over to first. That's the inning. Brewers go down quietly. They trail it here 4-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark.
Red Sox,
All set
the
to
first
start the
baseman,
9th in this one.
Abraham
And stepping in for
Toro.
Boston, Abraham Toro. Priester back to work. And it's fouled away. Swing and a ground ball. On to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Now, David Hamilton. He's already homered here in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
The batter, the center fielder.
So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Tap foul at the plate. Hamilton stands at first with one out. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it. Nabs it. Out number 2.
The batter, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And that's down and away.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Runner on the go. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. Throw over to first, and he dives back in safely. Two outs. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's Devers at the plate. First pitch misses. Two aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate. Wilyer Abreu up next. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. looking, and he did not like the call. So they load the bases, but leave him stranded. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. The Red Sox 4 and the Brewers nothing.
Now pitching for the Red
Back
Sox.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Garrett Crochet.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
So back to the top of the order. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
Rio.
There's a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Up next for the Brewers.
Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Christian Yelich. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Oh, look at the stop. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.